Hello, this is Matthew Miller from the ZDNet Smartphones and Cell Phones blog. Today I have the chance to play around with the EVO 3D from HTC. This is the retail box. It's a Sprint phone, and here it is in my hand. And what you'll kind of see with this device, as you can see right there, there's the Sense 3.0 animations going on there with the weather and the active lock screen. This is very much spec'd similar to the HTC Sensation 4G. It has, I'm going to run through some of the specs. Let me go ahead and unlock it so it doesn't keep on shutting down on me. It has the dual-core 1.2 gigahertz processor, the 4.3-inch QHD, which is 540 by 960 Super LCD display. Android Gingerbread is on there with Sense 3.0, and internal storage is 4 gigs, which is about 1 gig accessible, 1 gig of RAM, micro SD card slot, 8 gig card is included. It also has WiMAX, so it has their Sprint's 4G network is in there, a Bluetooth 3, 802.11 BGN, and then this is kind of a special device because it has something unusual. It has 2 cameras on the back, so you can actually capture glasses-free 3D. So let's just run through some things here. This is the HTC Sense device. As you can see, as we go real fast, it has those different interfaces going on. I've kind of showed this on the Sensation 4G. It's a Sense 3.0 device. It's nice from HTC. I like Sense. It has some of these different interface elements in there. Front-facing cameras on there as well. Walking around the hardware, we've got the display on the front. Obviously, we've got the touch-sensitive buttons, a micro USB port, 3.5mm headset jack, and the power button. And then we also have the volume buttons over here. We have a switch, 2D, 3D, and then a nice, huge physical camera button, and then the dual 5-megapixel cameras on the back. So the big deal is this 2D, 3D switch is not for turning this display 2D, 3D, but it's for actually the camera itself. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the camera. Now, I don't think the video is going to pick up any of the, especially at this close range, and the 2D or 3D stuff. But you can see simply swap between standard 2D, or we go into the 3D mode. I guess you might be able to kind of see something going on there with the 3D mode. And then it has all the camera features. You can record your 3D video. I've got one on YouTube. I don't know how well it's going to show up unless you have a 3D screen. So you can capture 3D video or stills. And then they're good. It's fun. It's fun to show people and goof around with it and show people the 3D part of it. Now, the other 3D thing is with the display. It comes with a Green Hornet in 3D. It's a preloaded movie on the device. I don't know why it's buffering. Let me just go back to... And I don't know, again, if this probably won't show up on the video.
It was immediately clear to me that he was a man of infallible integrity.
But here it is in 3D. If you were here and you could see it, it actually looks fantastic in 3D. So it's it's a nice user experience. Now 3D on this phone is definitely based upon how far you hold it from you and what kind of angle. It does have limits, especially on the 3D viewing, what angles you're looking at and things like that. But it's kind of gimmicky, but then also kind of useful. People are into 3D nowadays, and it's fun. I mean, as long as you're going to get a Sprint phone, and I loved the HTC EVO 4G, this is pretty much that device, but improved in many ways with the higher resolution display and dual-core Snapdragon and Gingerbread and Sense 3.0. So it's a nice phone, a nice solid phone from Sprint and HTC. So that's about it. I've got some pictures of the device and some more thoughts in my written post on ZDNet Smartphones and Cell Phones blog. Thanks for watching. Here's the home.